Well, YouTube, I'm attempting to go for my first bike ride in over a month. It's February 2nd, 2026, Friday, about 8:30 in the morning, and about 60 degrees, but like, I am nervous and anxious and sweating right now. Having a bit of an anxiety reaction since I haven't ridden my bike in a freaking month. Let's see how this goes. Man. Well, yeah, see, I charged the new battery up to overnight, and it's only sitting at 54 volts, so it's defective again. Another defective fucking battery. It should be at 54.4 or 54.6. Might be because of the cold nights, I don't know. Let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see how I do. Oh wow, my rear motor is jerking around really bad. It doesn't like this battery, this controller. Let's see what happens. Yeah, is that my front wheel doing that? Shit. That's my front wheel. What the hell? My front wheel's jerking around like there's something wrong with the motor. Well, it's going to be an even shorter ride, apparently. Shit. I don't know how my front motor got jacked up. It's like the phases are, having an issue. It's jerking like the phases are touching or crossed. I don't know why. Yeah, the resting voltage on this battery might be low because of the overnight colder weather. Also, this is going to be a short ride because I haven't ridden in a month, and if I try to ride far, I'm going to get really sore, and I don't want to get really sore right now. I just got over a whole month of like chronic painful chest pain, and I don't want to make it worse by overdoing it. So I'm going to have to check my connections on this front motor. I am going to be changing out the front battery to that other rectangle battery I got, so I have to disconnect that anyway, so I'll check the my connections when I change the battery out. Morning. So I'm going to try to ride up to the park and back. That's only going to be like 3 miles, but that's all I feel like I can do right now. My chest is still kind of bugging me a little bit. So, yeah. Well, the shitty thing is that other battery, the exact same battery, came with the exact same charger, but apparently FedEx dropped the box. Somebody did, because the charger, one corner of the charger was broken off, a piece of the plastic, and it was in the box. I didn't know what it was from at first, and I was flipping the charger around to look at the specs on the charger, and I was like, oh, hey, that's where that came from. So I taped it back on, because it didn't look like it damaged the internals at first. But then I plugged it into the battery, plugged it into my power strip, and nothing. And then I took a light and shined it in the hole where the plastic was broken off. and some of the blades that are slotted into the board had scratch damage on them. So I'm thinking it broke the plastic. The plastic shoved itself into the control, the charger, and then fell out eventually during shipment. During shipping, but that piece of plastic jostled around inside of the charger and jacked up the one of the blades. So yeah. So yeah. But that rear triangle battery I just took off, the charger, it had the same XLR connection, and I was able to use that on the new battery. And I've already lost the bar on the new rear battery. I've already dropped the bar. And that's not an under voltage bar, like a voltage sag thing, because it won't come back if I let go of the throttle. So that's a bummer. And I'm not even giving this thing full throttle. I'm babying it. I'm taking it easy. It doesn't feel like that. Whole month I didn't ride the bike. The tires, the pressure didn't change in the tires, and it's been colder. Well, it's been colder at night. It's been warm during the day. But yeah, my tires feel fine. I don't feel like they don't feel spongy. The bumps are as hard as they ever were. So if this battery, I might end up just, you know, if it's going to drop voltage like this and lose power, and since the two batteries I have now are the exact same, the rectangular ones, I'm going to, I think I'm going to leave the triangle on the front and then parallel these two batteries on the rear. They'll both fit in my battery bag. And then I'll go from there. It's just going to be difficult getting to the on-off. I'll have to like figure out a way to get them both in the bag so that I can get to the on-off switches on them, because they're on the same side of the battery. If I have them sandwiched together side by side, then I'm not going to be able to get to one of the on-off switches. So I might have to put the batteries in opposite directions and poke another hole in my battery bag so I can get to the switches and the plug holes. I thought I did a better job straightening my rear wheel, but I looked in the shadow on the way over here, and it's still pretty wobbly, and I can kind of feel it. So that's another reason why I'm going to be taking it easy for a while. I'm not broke. I was down to $3 in my bank account, but I'm back up to 69, dude. 69, dude. So I had done a trial product of a nutritional supplement that I took a survey for it, and they were going to send me the product, and then I taste it, review it. It's a community though, like it's supposed to last 14 days, and there's a bunch of us in there. But FedEx lost it, or it got mixed up in transit, and I almost didn't get it in time today, or yesterday was the last day. No, today was the last day I could get it, the 6th. But it finally showed up yesterday. And I tried it, and I did my video review of it, and got paid $35 or something, $32. And I already had $5 on the site from the qualification, but you needed $10 minimum to withdraw the money. So I withdrew $37 and put that in my bank, and then I redeemed a $25 PayPal redemption from Swagbucks and put that in my bank, transferred it over. So I have money in my account now. Again, I'm not broke. And I got a $20 Amazon gift card from another survey thing I did, so my Amazon account balance has some money in it again too. So I was like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, I got $3 in my bank account, and I got bills. I got to pay for Xbox and Walmart Plus and Amazon Prime. I ended up canceling Amazon Grocery because it's like $5 and I didn't have any way to pay it. So I'm gonna probably have to go home right now and start it up again now that I can afford it. So I'm heading home now. That was the little ride I wanted to do. I mean, the rear battery's working okay. I'm not having any, I was worried because it said it's only for 500 to 800 watt motors. And my rear motor is a 500 watt, but with the controller that's hooked up to it, it peaks at like almost 1300 watts. But so far it hasn't had any issues where it felt like it was gonna die on me. I think I have to go home and order some more double-sided Gorilla Tape because I don't think I have enough to mount the enough to mount the new battery to the frame up front. Man. I guess I'm just gonna head straight home. I don't know. I was gonna go the Kirby road, but I'm starting to feel kind of shitty. So I just kind of want to get home now. I probably should have waited a couple more days. Got the other battery mounted on here first, but that's okay. So that's my shitty little ride. This new battery is voltage sagging pretty far. It was getting all the way down to 42 volts, but resting voltage was like 50.2, so. Oh yeah, it's all jerky. The front motor is so jerky. So it's an inexpensive battery. I wasn't expecting the moon from it. It's probably got super cheap cells in it. So if I get a year out of it, I'll be amazed and surprised. Okay, cool. I'm alive. Bike's alive. Nothing blew up. That's always the best outcome you can hope for. Oh God, that's hard to do when you haven't done it in a while. Oh Jesus. All right. 3.3 miles. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit. So good old gigantic baby steps for me. Turn this battery off real quick. Oh, yeah. You don't know, man. That was really nerve-wracking. Maybe you do know. Maybe you also are or some of you are anxiety sufferers and understand what I'm dealing with on a regular basis. I'm so out of practice I didn't even do my intro, and I don't think I'm gonna do much of an outro. Maybe I could start it right now, I don't know. So basically, as I like to say, it would be super duper awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, and share. Subscribers, thank you for hanging in there, new subscribers. I haven't had any of you in a while, so random viewers, consider becoming new subscribers. If you're bored and can't find anything else to do, maybe watch my videos. I'm not saying that you should only watch them as a last resort, but you know, they're there. There's a lot of them. Oh, man. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description. Got a bunch of e-bike brands down there. Ride One Up wants me to press them, so check out Ride One Up. I have Ride One Up in my links. Give them give their website a whirl. See what they're all about. If you want one of their bikes, use my code and get yourself a discount. Also, I have Epic water filters, Depth Tech diagnostic tools for cameras, and also Insta360 action cameras and accessories. If you need a new action camera, they're there for you. You know what? I plugged the wrong freaking battery that whole time, but whatever. It's what it is. I'm dummy. Okay. And with that, remember to have a wonderful whatever wherever you are. I'm gonna go home inside and have my wonderful whatever where I am, because that works. I need to go chill out though and calm down. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, and I will talk to you all later in my next e-bike video. Bye.